Hello and welcome to part 3 of this cross-country story. So today we will go over the first race of the season. So Ryan was just about to get into the first race of the season, which was a 2-mile at Rainier Vista Park. A 3-team race with crosstown rivals called, let's call them Team Purple and I'm just kidding, North Thurston and River Ridge High School. There's a rival from North Thurston, who is right around his time, and there was a rival from River Ridge, who's right around his time, which actually River Ridge doesn't usually have very good runners, so it's really lucky that he had a rival from River Ridge, who is actually probably going to break the school record for River Ridge's 5Ks. So he goes into this race, and he's running, and he's pretty far ahead, so he actually ends up going way ahead of those other runners, because he's been training really hard, and he's been practicing a lot lately, too. But then all of a sudden, you see something that makes him stop. And if you do cross country, you know you do not stop mid-race. But he thinks he sees his mom off in the distance, off to the side of the course in a forest over there. And he runs over there. And he says to what he thinks is his mom, "Mom, I'm here. But it's not his mom. It was just his imagination. And he has to try to run back on the course and try to catch up. But when he runs back on the course, he realizes he's in like 7th or 8th place at this point. So he starts running. And there's like a mile left in this 2-mile race by this point. So he starts running and running and running. And he tries catching up. And he ends up finishing right behind his rivals from North Thurston and River Ridge. The River Ridge rival finishes in first place with a time of about 10:40. And then his North Thurston rival finishes with about a 10:41. And he finishes the race with about 10:42. So he finishes just a few seconds behind them, very disappointed by this performance. And he goes into the next race, and it happens again. And he's like, okay, I gotta stop this. Like, I gotta stop imagining that my mom's here. Because I'm gonna lose a bunch of races, and I'm not gonna do very well. And it's just not gonna work out for me. And so he realizes he really needs to take this seriously before the first 5K of the season. And he really just needs to focus on running the race and not focus on his imagination, which he does want to see his mom again, but he knows it's just his imagination playing tricks on him. Stay tuned for part 4.